Hey everybody, how's it going? I was asked to do somewhat of a leveling guide for Destiny. Now, I have a very limited knowledge, and not a lot is open to us yet, but I can share with you what I know, not only with leveling, but also with gear and, you know, the schematics that they call engrams and things of that nature. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. Welcome everybody, back to Destiny. Alright, here you see me floating around in space in my own little personal jump ship. Alright, and I get to select a destination, get to go somewhere. This also kind of works sort of as a loading screen, I guess. But I will go ahead and get ready to go to the tower, which is our base. This is our base of operations for the Guardians, or for our characters. Also a place to socialize, go buy stuff, sell stuff, break stuff down, access your vault, and so on and so forth. Now, what I'd like to cover here today is leveling and basically how the loot and weapon system works. At least, you know, the best I understand of it. I think we can get a little clearer idea of how the level and class system is going to work here if we cover this. All right, so let's get started. Let's head on our way. It says we can launch here. And we get our countdown. 3, 2, 1, and blast off. Now this actually is our loading screen here. This is what we'll see. Now if we have friends with us, we'll see their little ships in formation with us as we get ready to dive bomb whatever planet we're going to go adventure and kill bosses and do all that good stuff. Shortly you'll see us drop out of the atmosphere and head home, which is where we're going now. And here we go. Alright, now arriving in the Tower Plaza, we see a few other players here running around randomly. Okay, and yes, okay, just FYI, yes, you do die from jumping off. Yeah, awesome. Anyway, alright, so someone had to ask, and I had to tell them, yes, you do. Yes, you do die. Okay, you have a place for messages here and a few other things. People just goofing around on the roof. You can stop and bust a move. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Woo! Alright, anyway. Now you can come over here. Now let's talk about loot real quick. Okay, when you get a drop, you get something called an engram. And I'm guessing that's short for encoded diagram. Okay, and what this guy does is he basically translates them for you. You go talk to him. Now, I don't have any in my inventory right now. I'm just a little level 2 guy. Alright, he's called the Cryptarch, which I think is very cool. Alright, but he has some to sell. Now you'll see this here. Now, if you buy one of these, it's going to be a random item, okay? This will be, for example, a pair of boots, all right? It's going to cost me 250 glimmer, or dollars, whatever. This is our money here. Okay, but you see it's a leg armor engram, and when you buy it from him direct, it will be immediately decoded, okay? And you get it. Okay, and so what I got was a set of Forester 2.1 boots, all right? Whatever that means, okay? And I also got 50 points towards this guy for having purchased something from him. Now, I don't know. See this over here? See this 50 points here? I guess this would equal up to maybe 1,000, so I might have to buy 20 items from him. I don't know what percentage of that circle this is, but that's how that works. Anyway, and I imagine once this gets all the way up, perhaps you'll either have higher caliber stuff, a higher loot chance, or maybe I'll get a bonus engram. Decode engrams to unlock new engrams for purchase. And perhaps maybe he'll even give me a bonus once I get there. Who knows? Anyway, so that's how you can rank this up. Everything in this game levels. I mean, talk about RPG to the max. I'll level this particular merchant just by using him often. Okay, and now when I get these things called engrams as loot drops from killing bosses and things like that, I bring them to him and he'll decode them for me. And the only thing I can really compare it to is like a Diablo 3 type thing where you get the blacksmith to make something for you, but you don't know exactly what you'll get. You just know it's going to be an item with some particular stats. You may know what class the item's for, but that's about it. Everything else will be kind of randomly generated, and I think that's cool. So you'll get a random loot drop, then you go and decode it, and it's another random loot drop. And so everything has that kind of shaking hands, like, am I going to get that perfect item this time type of thing. Okay, now you can go to this guy. He's your gunsmith. And you can not only buy weapons, but you can buy these. And these are, it says single-use ghost manufacturing package. This is for your ghost or your little robot that you take with you. I can show you that in a second. And it instantly replenishes your primary weapon ammo. Then you have secondary, like your sniper rifle ammo. And then you have heavy armor, or heavy weapon ammo. Now, I don't have enough money for that. It's pretty expensive. But, anyway, see how that works. Now, this is our little ghost guy. Little personal robot. You would summon him and then press a certain button to summon your little skiff called a Sparrow, which is your personal little ride. It's like a little jet bike, a la, I don't know, Star Wars or something. But, anyway, let me go ahead and put him away. Alright, so that's weapons. That's how you can do your loot stuff. Here are vaults. Now, I don't know if these are eventually going to become community things, where your guild can access this and perhaps have certain pages that are open only to you and your squad. I don't know. You know, don't ask me. But anyway, that's your vault, and it is convenient. It's right here, so you can store your stuff directly across from the merchants. Alright? And there's a guy who gives bounties over here. Now, I'm only level 2, okay? Now, this character's brand new, so I probably won't be able to get any of these. Now, these all start at, like, level 6, okay? But you see they have certain parameters. Like, here, kill 20 enemies without taking damage from them. And then there's the bonus you get at the bottom. Get a good experience boost, and you get some Vanguard reputation, which I believe has to do with the crucible. I believe that's this number right here. And that allows you to purchase special stuff from various merchants. I don't know how many of those kinds of merchants there are that rely on crucible points or Vanguard points to buy stuff from them, but here's one, for example. Okay? And you see at the bottom there, I can't move my cursor over it, but it says Crucible Rank 2 and 150 Crucible marks are required just to purchase this item. Okay? And this will, of course, be a higher rated gear than what you might normally find. Okay, and this is the guy you talk to get a pass to get into the Crucible. I don't have that open to me yet, but it's giving you an idea of how that works. Okay, now let's look really, really quickly at leveling. Okay, get into our character menu. Okay, now here's my base class. All right, I am a hunter gunslinger. Okay, that's a particular subclass, and it has particular perks available to it. Now, a lot of these perks will be common across all the subclasses. Okay, but there'll be some specialties. Like this one has an incendiary grenade, but when this class becomes open to me at level 15, which the level cap here in the beta is 8. Okay, so I won't be getting there, at least not yet. Maybe they'll open that up or unlock it a little bit later. I think right now they're just crunching the numbers, making sure everything works. I can attest that the game is running just smooth as silk already. But you go look here, and we have a different type of grenade I can see right off the top. And I haven't investigated these too much. But you see we have a hitting an enemy from behind with Blink Strike causes significantly more damage, and you get perks and bonuses. All right, now with each subclass will probably come more perks that are more particular to your playstyle. Okay, so it'll kind of expand your skill tree in a sense. Now I see something here that says seal this subclass, locking previous choices. In a sense, once you get something particularly set that's maybe particular to your particular build or something, you can lock that and then start building on that with perhaps another subclass or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I'm just showing you what's kind of slightly revealed to us now. We see this picture is going to become much larger when the full game is revealed, but this is what we have at the moment. Now, as far as leveling goes, as I gain experience, and I don't know if this comes from just jumping or just the experience that my character gains itself, and it applies towards this, all right? But once this is fully open, it will start working on the skill beneath it and the skill next to it. And so both these two circles will start opening. And then once this is fully unlocked, it'll start opening up this one, which will work on this one and this one, which will, I guess, essentially also start up this one. And you see it's kind of a kind of an accumulative effect as you open up these particular skills and unlock them via the XP you gain, you know, as you're leveling. From my experience with my other character that I did get to 8, essentially I've gotten about this far, and it started to open up skills underneath it. My XP is capped, so I don't believe they're going to let us just get off into all the, you know, juicy stuff down here. But that's how that leveling system works. All right. Now it seems like these are in categories. Like this would go straight down. Okay, this would work on all of these. Okay, and then you start. Then once you unlock this, it unlocks this, and this starts working on this category, and it kind of works in a tic-tac-toe fashion. Okay, and then I guess these would be the last to unlock, I'm assuming. And then about the time you get to, oh, say level 15 or so, maybe, I'm just guessing, this would become available to, in a sense, lock away a previous subclass and move on to another one or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's kind of cool. So that's your basic leveling system. Now, your guns also level. I can show you the details on this one. There's one perk here, okay? This weapon causes kinetic damage. Now that's built in, but other perks will start showing up here. Maybe not with this gun. I think they're available with higher tier weapons, but they're perks that you unlock. You essentially level your gun. You gain XP towards your weapon, and once you unlock a perk, you can use that, and it may be something like, I don't know, quicker reload, or it gives you maybe, I don't know, faster melee, or gives you a bonus to something. Whatever the case may be, it'll be perks. Now, once it's fully unlocked, it gives you the option of selecting that perk. And if another perk unlocks, you can select that one at the expense of losing the last one. So you can switch. So say if your gun has 8 or 10 perks, depending on the situation, you can move back and forth between them. I don't have them here to give you as an example, but I think you get the general idea. All right, so you level them up similar to the way you level your skills on your character. And your armor goes the same way. Now, I don't know if any of these have any perks built in, but they may eventually get the same thing, and you'll notice armor at higher tiers will also have a particular bonus, like plus a certain amount to strength, or something called discipline, which I don't know what that does yet, but you have discipline, and you have some other ones, I think intelligence and stuff, and I'm sure it has to do with your magic or powers, maybe your focus with your guns, you know, accuracy. Strength probably has to do with your melee. Okay, now also notice I have the option on the gear I'm not wearing to dismantle it. So let me find something I won't be using like this, all right? Just hold down this button, and it breaks it down into, in this case, money. But the higher tier items will tend to, at least more often, give you another special crafting item or two, okay? And that counts towards upgrading other gear, or perhaps purchasing other gear, or finding upgrades for, say, your ship, or something like that. Now, speaking of that, I'll make this the last thing I cover. I'm trying to make this fast so I can get all this into one clip for you guys. But you come back here, all right, where I initially got my jump ship after I finished my first mission. Okay, you can talk to the shipwright, assuming I can find her. Okay, notice this is a relatively big area, and I don't think even half of it's technically unlocked. But you go to the ship quartermaster, and, oh, let's see, there's some weapons available to you. Okay, new sparrows, those are the vehicles that you actually ride around in, are available to you. Okay, now you see this person wants 40 spin metal for, it says spin metal provides lightweight strength in everything from personal armor to jump ship structural components. Now, does that have to do with just your sparrow, or is that your jump ship itself? And is there a reason that your ship actually needs armor? I'm just speculating here, but I see the option is available there. Anyway, spin metal is somewhat of a crafting ingredient you can find in your adventures. It's basically like loot sitting around, and you gather it. Okay.
Hey,
Here's another shipwright. Okay. You can buy a new ship here for a bit of glimmer. Now, I don't know if this is just for bragging rights, so you can show everybody, hey, look at my new ride. Okay, but there's level requirements to purchase these. Okay. And what do we have here? Cavalier. Titan. It's a Titan mainstay. Okay, so maybe there are certain rides specific to certain classes? Okay, so you're getting me guessing, and I don't want to do that. But I believe this is the same thing as a Sparrow, but apparently this is the Sparrow that would go with a Titan. Maybe specific rides that really denote what class you're playing and are really particular to your character. So another customization option. And I'm kind of excited to look at that. Like I say, I'm speculating. There's probably those of you out there that know quite a bit more about that and are going, oh, yeah, whatever. Well, that's great, you know. Hey, leave some in the comments section below. Clarify, expand on this, correct me where I'm wrong, or add to what I've mentioned so far, because all this is really, really good stuff for those that are stoked about this game, that are already fans of it, like I am. For those of you that are in the know, please share in the comments below, and and give your 2 cents, you know, to add to the discussion, and so we can all learn and grow a little bit in the game and be ready when this comes out to go kick major butt and hopefully do it together as a team or against one another in the Crucible. I wouldn't mind shooting you in your face on one hand and then going with you on a raid on the other. I'm all down for it. It all sounds like fun to me. Okay? And that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close this up. I hope I gave you all a general first impression of the leveling and a basic idea of how all this good stuff works. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Please feel free to subscribe. It supports my channel. Please comment below. And for more Destiny videos, click the top box. For a complete list of all my videos, click the bottom box. And there's the subscribe button over my head. Go ahead and mash on that just for a little recreation. Get yourself a workout. All right, y'all take care. I'll catch you later.